Welcome to the level 1 15-minute dojo session. I'm here to make sure you get a great workout done in a short period of time. All we need for this session is just a single kettlebell. I'm using 26-pound kettlebell. Use one that fits your weight, and even if you don't have one, still jump in. There's lots of exercises that don't involve any weight. All right, let's get to it. Okay, let's get started with 30 seconds of bounding. Here we go. So as I start to get into my workout, I'm getting into that good mental headspace, focusing on my body, and really starting to think about where the places that I'm holding tension that I don't need tension. I'm gonna start releasing tension in my shoulders, in my neck, and really stiffening up my ankles so I've got a good spring going in my feet. Let's get another 5 jumps. Okay, great. On to the next. Okay, let's start with doing 3 single leg body weight squats on each side. I'm gonna start with my left foot forward, so I'm gonna draw my right foot and knee back, and I'm gonna drive this arm up as I do that, developing those good locomotive mechanics. If I need to put my foot down early to lower myself to the ground, especially the beginning, that's fine. There we go, that's 3. Now I'm just gonna switch stances. I'm gonna now load up on my left leg, drive my left hand forward, moving really slowly to start, okay? Now back onto my left leg, I'm gonna do another 3. I'm gonna start challenging myself to go a little bit deeper before I let that back foot touch. I'm also gonna make sure that I don't come all the way up to standing. I'm just gonna stay deep in this active range of flexion. Great. One last switch. Let's go to the right leg again. Here we go. Stay deep, resist the urge to touch that foot down. Okay, great, shake that off. Okay, let's get into a plank position and let's do a one-arm swimmer to start to build some of that core tension. So here I go, I got a slight bend in my elbows. If I can, I'm pressing into my toes, and now I'm slowly rocking over my left hand and transitioning all my weight into that left fist. I'm gonna stretch that right arm out, swim it all the way down to my hip, push it back up, swim it all the way down again, and one last. Great. Right fist goes down. I'm going to transition the weight onto that. Nice big deep breath before I push my left hand out. Swim that all the way down to my hip. Let's do that 3 times. If this feels easy, you can always lower down a little bit into that right elbow. Great work. Catch your breath, and we'll keep the train rolling. Okay, now we're gonna do a ground force row. I'm gonna grab this kettlebell, but you grab whatever you've got. If you're in a hotel room, grab your suitcase. If you're outside camping, grab a rock. Don't be too picky, just try to find something heavy. Here we go, I'm gonna go left foot forward, I'm gonna drop down, and as I lift this up, everything's coordinated. So my spine's twisting, my knees and my hips are flexing. Everything's happening at the same time. 3, 4, 5. Put that back down, let's switch stances. I'm gonna grab with my left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch stances again, 5 more. Nice and slow. 1, good deep breaths. 2, 3, 4, 5. One last on my left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, sweet. Let's catch our breath, dive into the next one. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get into some switch stance bounds. I'll start left foot forward, and I'm just springing, alternating left foot and right foot forward. I'm coming back with that idea of where can I let go of tension. Don't need it in my arms, my wrists, my shoulders, my neck, my chest, all that can be loose. But my lower body's nice and tight, so I'm getting all that spring out of my Achilles. Great. Let's keep it rolling. All right, let's take another pass through the single leg body weight squat. This time I'm gonna add a weight. I'm gonna start on my right leg forward. I'm gonna grab the weight on the same side. Now I'm gonna lower down and try to touch the knee and foot of my free leg simultaneously. I'm only coming part way up, staying in that zone of tension, moving slowly. One more. Should be hard. 3's enough. Let's switch to our left leg and then we'll come back. Got the weight in my left hand. Let's lower down. Controlling it all the way. Knee and foot touch almost simultaneously. 2. Really make sure you're squeezing, especially at the bottom there. That's where the magic happens, in that deepest, most flexed position. All right, back to the right side. I'll switch so you can see from this side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Great. Switch hands, switch legs. Nice work. All right. Okay, now let's get into that crawling position, but instead of doing a full crawl, all I'm gonna do is step my left knee and right fist forward at the same time. Here I go. And back. 2, 3. To start to feel stronger, I'm going a little bit deeper into the push-up and rebounding out of it. One last. Back to my baseline. Let everything shake out, catch a good breath, and I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side. So now I'm gonna go right fist is gonna be on the ground, and I'm gonna step my left fist and right knee forward. Smaller move to start. A little deeper. Deeper still. 2 more. Great. Okay, let's do another ground force row. I'm gonna go left foot forward, grab the weight in my right hand. Now I'm gonna row it up fast in one coordinated movement. And down slow. Both heels are off the ground. Let's do 2 more. Good. Shake that off for a second. Nice big deep breath. Right foot forward, grab the weight in your left hand. 5 quick snappy rows. Both heels are off the ground. There we go. Okay, let's get into some really explosive jumps. So we're gonna do some vertical jumps, reset after each one, and go again with maximal intent on each go. Here we go. Shake that off. Good arm swing, propelling me up, and then nice soft landing to absorb those ground forces without putting too much stress on my knees. 3. 2 more. Last one. Okay, great. Okay, now let's get really stretched out in this plank position. We call this the mega plank. So I'm gonna start in my plank position, and then I'm just gonna step myself out. I can step my feet back, and I wanna try to get to that place where I can hold this tension for about 6 to 8 seconds. Bring my hands back underneath me, put my knees down, shake that out. I'm gonna do that twice more, okay? Back into my baseline plank, and now I'm gonna step out to that deep elongated position. Let's hold it here, build up that front side tension. Another 3 seconds. And back, bring my fists underneath me, back to my knees. Now on this last one, let's try to go a little bit deeper. So I'm just gonna get slightly more elongated. Here we go. On my fists, paddle my hands out, step my feet back. Let's get deep here. Nice work. All right. Great work. A couple of good deep breaths. We'll keep the train rolling. Okay, let's do a push-up complex. I'm gonna start out on my fists in a good baseline plank position, drop down, push up, and reset. There's no rules about exactly where I go, what moves I make. I'm just resetting after every push-up. You can do these on your knees if doing them on fists and feet is too hard. 2 more. Nice one. Okay, now we're gonna get back to our row, but we're gonna row, put it back down, switch stances, row on the other side. All right, here we go. I'm gonna start right hand first, left foot forward. Row it up, down and switch. Row it up, down and switch. Okay, good. Let's take another pass through that. We're just gonna increase the tempo. So we're gonna row it up quickly, like we did in the last set, and we're gonna switch quickly. Here we go. Left foot forward, weight in the right hand. Quick, snappy row. Two more. Last one. Nice work. Way to squeeze a workout in when time was tight. I hope that left you feeling great. I look forward to seeing you out there.